Of Miss Quincy. Stephanie Deerwester is here this morning. We're talking about agriculture and more specific ag education. That is your platform as you go through these scholarship pageants. So why is it so important that you have things to teach your children about agriculture?
It affects our lives every single day, and a lot of people don't think they're involved in the ag industry, but in fact, everything you wear, everything you eat, it comes from farmers, it comes from agriculture. So you need to be aware of what's going on in the industry so you can be an informed consumer. And
here in the Midwest, I mean, we got agriculture all around us, so it's very important. Now,
Absolutely.
What you have in your lap, we just had a story about homework hacks, and when your kid comes home with some homework that's a little over your head, some places you could go. What happens when your kid starts asking questions about some of the food we eat and agriculture in general?
Yeah, I've had a lot of parents come up to me and say, you know, I want to start having conversations with my children about agriculture. I don't know where to start. I don't know what information is true and valid. And so I have some resources here today, which are flashcards actually from the USDA. And these are very effective. I know flashcards are effective for other study tips, and these are very effective for knowing different crops that are here in the Midwest and how they're produced and how they affect your lives every single day. So these can be found on my Facebook page, Miss Quincy 2017, and I'll have a link to these. These are from the USDA that you can just print off, and they're pretty cool actually. So it has the crop here on the front, and then if you flip it over on the back, it has a plethora of information about how it's grown, where it can be found in the store. So like for this, for corn, it can be found in 3,500 products in the store.
Oh, wow, wow.
And that's something that you don't realize. So these are just a fun little thing you can make as a trivia game with your kids, or just something that they can study every night and they can learn a little bit more about what's surrounding them.
Absolutely. Do you get a chance to go into the schools and talk about agriculture education?
Yeah, I haven't yet. I do plan to do so in the fall, and I think that especially with harvest and they're going to start seeing equipment on the roads, it's going to be a good time to kind of let kids know what's going on around them and how it affects their food.
All right, well, Stephanie, thanks so much for coming in. We're not done with her yet. We're going to have more with her coming up, I think, after this commercial break, which we'll be back from right after this.